All right, and if you're planning on traveling anytime soon, you might want to give yourself a little more time to get situated at the airport, as airlines are also being affected by the government shutdown. Ebru's Kat Sandoval joins us live from LaGuardia with the latest on travel plans. Kat, what's happening there?
That's right. It's the fourth day of the government shutdown, and it's affecting the nation's airlines and airports. Around 3,000 FAA safety inspectors are on the leave until further notice. And that means while there is a skeleton crew still here around the country, majority of inspectors are not on the ground checking the safety of planes.
Right now, since I'm furloughed, I'm not doing any work for the FAA at all. They've sent us home. All aviation safety inspectors have been sent home.
Let's make one thing clear. Airlines do have private inspectors, but the Federal Aviation Administration is the government arm who polices to make sure private companies abide by federal laws and safety regulations.
This shutdown affects all of aviation, whether it's general aviation, whether it's the big airlines. Our inspectors make sure that pilots get their license properly, certifications, the aircraft are given proper administration.
Stephen Ferreira, who has been spending his time catching up on errands since the shutdown, says he hasn't seen this happen in the 3 years he's worked for FAA. He speaks on behalf of PASS and says there's no one to replace inspectors.
I don't believe at this point, with 3,000 aviation safety inspectors furloughed, there's anybody that can take our place. And if they were going to do that, which it's their prerogative, they still have to train people. It took me as an operations inspector almost 2 years to get trained from the day I walked in the door.
On board a smaller jet plane, we caught sight of a famous politician. We just saw Secretary of State Hillary Clinton board one of these smaller planes. Any thoughts on that and who actually inspects them?
Well, if it's a non-government, U.S. government aircraft, which it looked like, then a private aircraft would be inspected by aviation safety inspectors.
While we didn't get a chance to film the former First Lady enter the plane, it does show that whether it's a small plane or one used by a politician, or even a larger plane, the FAA inspects all of them. And one thing to note that both men we spoke to mentioned it is safe to be on a flight today. However, the longer this government shutdown takes, the less safe it becomes. Reporting from Long Island, I'm Kat Sandoval for Ebru News.